Comparison is such a bad thing. It destroys a whole lot, including you yourself. So when you feel or think that you're not getting it or you're not doing something right, try and work on yourself or talk to the person involved. That would help a long way. Other than taking the problem outside and complaining to anybody you see, because that will ruin your relationship. You also ruin yourself because you don't know who's jealous of you, you don't know who is admiring what you have and is bitter that they don't have it in their homes or in their lives. Hello, guys, welcome back to another movie review. And today we are going to be reviewing the movie Fake Perfect. This movie is currently showing on Sandra Okuzuwa TV, and it was produced by Sandra Okuzuwa and directed by Ifani. This lovely movie that was dropped only yesterday stars Okusaga Adeoluwa, Kenneth Nwadike, Nini Mbonu, and Bella Salami, and amongst others. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to this amazing community, do so by hitting the subscribe button, turn on your notification, like, comment, and share this video. This movie is fully packed and has a whole lot to teach. It's advisable for couples as well as singles so you don't go and mess up your home. This movie has a lot to teach you about comparison. Don't compare. Don't compare. The grass is not always greener at the other side. And pretense kills. Don't pretend. Just be yourself at each time, at each place, with whatever you were doing. Don't make mistakes. Don't make excuses for somebody else. Just live your life. So this movie is about two couples who are friends with each other. The men work at the same place while the women are best of friends. So these two couples in one family, they love each other so well. Like you could see the genuine love the husband has for the wife, and you could see the genuine love the wife has for her husband. They laugh together, play together, have to wake up on each other to be able to do things together. It's so magical with their own relationship. Everything was so perfect, everything was so beautiful. While in this other relationship, the wife pretends a lot. She's just all up about what people will say on the internet. So she puts fake things, lies all over the social media, and people are admiring and wishing to be them. Why, in actual sense, her marriage is horrible. Her husband doesn't regard her. Her husband doesn't treat her right. Her husband hits her at its slightest mistake. The marriage was nothing to write home about. It got to a point that she goes to her shop because she runs a boutique. She goes to her shop, bring bags, shoes, tables, sample it all over, and start telling people that it's her husband that got it for her. Meanwhile, it's none of hers. And the husband plays along, post her on the internet and tag my word, my life. We are happy together. We are this together. My wife is the best thing that has ever happened to me. While in closed doors, his wife is suffering, always drowning herself in tears, morning, afternoon, night. Doesn't have peace in her home, but using makeup and pretense to cover up the whole thing. Saying everything online, the wife of this one that has a beautiful relationship became envious of hers. Why are you envious? That her husband doesn't post her on the internet, the husband doesn't flaunt her the way this other guy does his wife, the husband doesn't post everything they do, the gifts he gets her, and the husband tells her, please take my relationship off the social media. I love you genuinely. You can see it. I prove it every single day. Must I post you on the net? Must I post everything I do on the net before you know I genuinely love you? What happens behind closed doors is more important than what we showcase the paper, but she doesn't want that. She kept persuading, pressuring this guy, and he wasn't having it. Not until one day he decided to please his wife. Posted a picture of him and his wife, and people started commenting, and they were focusing only at him. Handsome man, and it became a norm for this lady, Becky. She was always appreciating the handsomeness of this man, always teasing him on the social media. Finally, the wife drove him nuts with the posting thing. So he decided to go out and cool off. He was at the bar drinking when this Becky girl trailed him and decided to have a conversation with him. It was also about leaving when she tried to make him understand that she's just a friend, that she doesn't mean any harm, that she just wants for them to just interact, take drinks together, and that's all. So he took drinks with her, and that very night he got drunk. The Becky girl offered to take her home, and since then they started calling each other. He found solace, he found peace in the arms of Becky instead of his wife. This got the baby girl concerned. She started complaining, she started nagging, and each time she raises it up, the husband just leaves her and walk out to go and be with Becky. In as much as they weren't having anything intimate, he just loves her company because Becky makes him laugh. Becky is jovial and Becky is everything his wife is not at the moment. So he's using Becky to pass time to console himself while his wife nags at him at home. It got to a point this Becky almost tore the relationship apart and she opted to leave. At the process, this other family, they were having a confrontation because the husband even went to the extent of bringing a side chick home to sleep with on his matrimonial bed. That broke the wife. She couldn't take it any longer. She opted to leave the relationship, and the man got frustrated and told her that she wasn't going to go anywhere. So she was able to hit the guy on his balls while he was trying to maltreat her, and ran off to their friend's house. On getting there, their friends were having their own altercation. The wife wanted to leave. Hearing the knock at the door, they went to answer the door, and it was this lady, her face all swollen red because of the beating her husband has given to her. So the husband rushed in immediately, and they were all surprised. She had to open up that she has always been pretending that her husband treats her anyhow, doesn't love her, hates her, hits her at every slightest moment. And they were surprised. And this lady that was comparing her, what the beautiful thing she has with her husband, eyes were opened. She found that it is not all rosy. Yes, marriage is not all rosy. Just marry to the person you love and pray God gives you somebody that loves you back. The two men were able to trash it out, so he asked the other lady's husband to leave their house and never return. So the wife was there with them trying to process her divorce papers and everything. Guys, this movie is fully packed. Like the way they merged the couples was so beautiful. The way this couple, oh my goodness, you will love. Please, guys, go and see this movie. It is showing on Chandra Okuzuwa TV, and you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be worth your time. It's going to be worth everything. So we'll meet again in our next review. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment and share this video. Bye bye.